What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to JJD TV. I'm your host, Josh, and we are here for our 5 takeaways of the game we just witnessed between Wolfsburg and Borussia Dortmund. You guys knew how important this was. This was our last real shot to put our way into a top 4 fight. If we won the game, we were within 2 points of Wolfsburg and potentially 1 point of Frankfurt with 3 games to go. And if we lost it, it was probably it. That was it. We were done. Probably no top 4. And we came out here against a club, like I said, that they haven't scored against us since 2017 or 2016, and they haven't. I can't remember the last time they've beaten us, but we just have such an exceptional record against them, and they're a strong side. I don't know if they're quite used to this fight for top 4, but we had a massive performance, a huge performance. It's absolutely perfect. I got 5 takeaways for you guys. Let's touch on them. The first takeaway was a formation. I thought Terzic might go with the 4-3-2-1 because he does that usually against teams in the top table. It just for a little more balanced. It doesn't have Gio Reyna out on the right side. That way, we have the nice going front 3. But we have that 3-man midfield, which is much important when it comes to trying to balance out our game against these top side teams. And it did look. A lot of you guys were saying in the chat that you didn't like the way that the game was going. The midfield was too stretched at times because we didn't have Delaney in there. Dahoud was hanging back while Jude was going up and he was getting caught time to time. We got the lead, and we just looked a little nervy. And then in the second half, the red card changed everything. We kind of switched shape from time to time, but it worked well. It worked absolutely well, and I think going into the later stages of the next few games, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks with his 4-2-3-1. But I thought Delaney coming on made a huge difference, that reassuring presence, and it was sketchy. So this kind of takeaway was a little bit mediocre because I wasn't a huge fan of the 4-2-3-1, and why we were seeing issues in the first half was directly because of the 4-2-3-1. But the team showed huge spirit, made it work, and we moved on. Which leads to my second takeaway, and you gotta give love to Piszczek. Credit where credit's due, man. He was rolling back the years. He looked exceptional on that position, man. He looked fast. He looked fit. He looked in shape. He did well. A lot of you guys were saying if Piszczek started since the beginning of the season, we'd be, top 2. It was great to see. It's cool to see him play, and I'm just happy that he's got back-to-back games like this. He might be important for the last little stretch here, and it'll be the last time we get to see our man, myth, and legend for the remainder of his career before he goes on. But the defense was well organized, and I don't know if it was not having Hummels in there, but when we went down to 10 men, we had to look at leadership, and leadership had to come from someone like Piszczek, someone who's absolutely been a huge part of this back 4 for a decade now, and you saw it, and you saw a well-structured, well-balanced team, and Wolfsburg really didn't create any chances, which was just fantastic to see, which moves me on to my third takeaway, and it's my boy Dahoud, talking about another tweet when it says if Dahoud and Piszczek were in this team since the beginning of the season, we'd be top 2. And you know what? I almost believe it, because Dahoud was someone everyone writ off, and to see the way that this guy has just completely turned his game around, I had to put him in the takeaway, because we have a movement going, hashtag Dahoud 2025. Comment it down below if you guys want this guy to resign. We absolutely need him. And the way that goal was created to kill off the game, Bellingham got red, and I was sweating. I was nervous. There's 30 minutes to go. I was absolutely terrified. And he has a moment of brilliance to step up because he's got that IQ. He knows when to do so. He stepped up, intercepted the ball, and then put a through ball like no other between Holland on his outside, between 2 center backs, and put him in on a breakaway, which, of course, he finished his. And Dahoud was exceptional this game. And not having a player like Delaney start from the beginning, you have Dahoud who dropped back, usually playing from his number 8 to a number 6, and it's what he can do, man. This guy can do everything. I'm so proud to have him on this team, and to jump on, I've loved him from the beginning. He's our guy, and it's exceptional to see him in this takeaway here. And we'll go into our fourth takeaway today, which is going to be a little bit about composure mixed in with a little bit of Marco Reus. We've constantly seen Dortmund this year drop points that we know are vital. They call it a Dortmund bottle job sometimes. I don't like the term, but it's true. We have big matches against Leipzig, and then we lose to Freiburg. You know how it goes. This was an opportunity. This was, like I said, our last real opportunity to fight for top 4. We nailed it. It was a little shaky in the first half, but we did exactly what we needed to do. We even went down a man, and you saw the composure, you saw the leadership, you saw the love and the fight that a lot of you guys have been complaining about this season. And it was exceptional. And I give huge credit to this team to fight their way down for the last 30 minutes of a game that that if this ended in a draw, it still could have probably killed our top 4 chances. And not even on top of that, we got a goal down a man, which was fantastic, and killed it out with another clean sheet. The team is rolling at the most vital and important moment, and right now Wolfsburg and Frankfurt are shaking their heads, absolutely terrified. We're betting on a little bit of love for Leverkusen today. And that leads into the leadership, because Royce was spectacular today. In that first half, when I said that it was a little bit sloppy in the midfield, that's fine. But the attack, everything was going through Royce. He was throwing back the years. He was going for runs. He was doing passes, interchanging with his teammates. He looked great, and it was exceptional to see. And like I said, when you have a leader and your skipper leading from the front like that, it just gives you a boost. So huge love for Royce. Seeing him getting the running games and his form back is good, because he had a tough season. And then my final takeaway, it had to be one man. It's Erling Haaland. And like I said, people say, like, well, he's not on good form. And it's like, it doesn't take a player like Haaland to find a couple opportunities to get back on form. And he did exactly that. This was the game we needed him to step up. He was a little bit quiet. He's missed a variety of chances in that Union Berlin game. Let's just say that. But he didn't miss a single beat on a game like today. He knew exactly what this meant. He's a player who likes to wake up with Champions League music, man. He wants top 4. This team wants top 4. And he came up when it mattered and showed why he's a world-class striker, scoring his 24th and 25th goal of this Bundesliga season. Lights out performance from Erling Haaland, and to really put the bet away, because I was nervous at 1-0, and I thought we might have needed another one even before the red card. And to be able to have those kind of runs and that confidence to go at a team when you're down a man is exceptional. And you know what, Haaland, when he gets put on through on goal with that speed, he's not going to miss. So he's back. He's firing exactly when you need him. We got 3 more games in this season as well as the Pokal, man. There's a lot to play for. You guys were absolutely killing it with the chat today and our watch along. Much love from you guys. You guys were absolutely spectacular, and I hope you guys enjoyed this new little 5 takeaways here in video style. And if you did, please drop a like. And if you can do me the pleasure of please going down in the comments and putting #DaHoo2025. That is what we need to do. We just need to, flush the comments. Make sure that they know they need to re-sign this guy. But huge performance today, guys. Top 4 races on, and we will see you next time for our little Kiel preview, because we got a semifinal coming up for the Pokal. So much love, everybody. Hey, Abe Fibe. Huge win today, and we'll see you next time.